Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's set is this black smoky set of nail acrylics. So I went to start this set and I've run out of my smoky black clear powder, so I'm just going to mix that. So all I do is just put some clear in a little pot and just add a tiny little bit of black magic. So I'm just going to get a pop stick and test that out. Just make sure that you mix that properly. So I'll just make sure I've put lid on that and give it a quick shake, because I could see a bit that wasn't mixed in there, so I've got to make sure that is fully mixed. So that one were a bit dark, so I'm just going to add a bit more clear. Just go straight on with that lid and shake that up again. So I want it so that I can actually see through that. So to say I'd put more clear in that, it looked a bit darker than the previous one. So I'm just going to add a slight bit more in, shake that up, and I think that'll be good to go. So I've done that. I've done enough in there to last quite a few sets when I decide to use this again. So I've just took that lid off and placed that to the side, otherwise I will knock that over. So I'm going in on this finger now with dolly, and I am going to do a smile line. So I do realise that I am well out of shot. Well, it's not out of shot, but I am well away from where I should be when I'm doing a set of nails. But I do realise in a sec, and I move the hand so that it's more centre into the view. So I'm just using my brush just to get that smile line where I want it, and my brush was sticking like hell today, so I need to give them a really good clean. So I only want the bare minimum on this tip to be black. So there we go guys, I've gone back in a shot. So I'm going to try this one a different way. I'm just going to put that bead on nearer to that smile line and get that done first. So I'm just using my brush just to bring that into the centre and to the length that I want that free edge to finish. So again, like the other one, I don't want it low down, I just want that tip to be black, the very top part. So I'm just tidying that up. I will go in and file this anyway. So once I'm happy with how that is, I am just going to add that cuticle bead, tuck that in, and then just pull that up over that bead that I put on before. And then I will just leave that to set up while I do the rest of this set. So on the little finger and the pointer finger, I'm going to use the clear black. So first off, I'm going to go in with black near that cuticle and blend that up. The same on the pointer. I know this set's not really Christmassy. I was going to do black snowflakes on this, but I did change it to the roses because I thought it might look a bit weird, and the roses can suit many people, so I changed it to the roses. But I do think it'd look good with snowflakes on. I do. And glitter over the top of that. So I'm just going in with that clear black that I have got, and then into that tacky wet layer I am just gonna add some purple leaf that I've got. So I'm not going to go mad with this leaf. This is just to add a bit of a pop of colour into this set. Don't want it to take it away too much, and purple is my favourite colour, so that's why I use purple. So I'm going to do the same on this one and just put some of that foil on there. So I'm just trying to break that up with my brush. I should have done it properly before I started, but it's just as easy to do it on the palette or on the nail. Just use the point of your brush just to break them into smaller pieces. And then just pick that up and place that onto your nail. Okay, so once I've done that, I'll just move this stuff out of the way because I will send it flying otherwise, because I am a clumsy cow. And I will quickly cap the pinky and the ring finger because I don't want to be filing and get any dust on these nails. So I'm just going to quickly cap these two. And eye bleeders get that last little bit, so I just had to take it off with my finger, just tidy that corner up, or that tip should I say, and then move on to the pointer. So for capping, I just add a bead near that cuticle, tidy that up by tapping that in to that nail, don't touch the cuticle, and then start patting and pressing that down towards the tip. Okay, so I'm just going to go in and file them smile lines. So I'm just taking the file and just holding that straight up and filing it so that they're nice and not flush, nice and straight and to the point where I want them to be. Do that on both of them. Then I just like to take my brush and just wipe that over with some acrylic liquid and see how they're looking. So once I'm happy with that, I'm just going to go in now with that black magic and basically just filling that tip area with that acrylic. So I'm just making sure that's going right down them wings on both sides and get that nice and neat and fully covered. Do exactly the same on this one. And then just neaten them lines up, just swipe my brush across that line and just make sure you get every last little bit. You don't want a gap missing, especially not in black. So once I'm happy with that, I've finished with a coloured pot, so I'm just going to go in and cap these. So I'll just cap these and be quiet for a second because I'm off to have a drink of my coffee. I'm so tired today, so I've done myself a nice strong cup of coffee in the hopes that it'll wake me up a bit. If not, I might have to go for a little cheeky snooze this afternoon, because if I don't think I'll last past 5-6 o'clock tonight, and that's not good because I'll be up at 2 in the morning probably. Okay, so I'm just making sure I've got them sides done and covered. Don't want to be filing into that black, or there to be a dimp or a dip or whatever. So I'm just patting and pressing that right down to that end. Double check this one as well. So once I've done that, I will go in and file this. I didn't leave the filing part in because it would have took forever, and this video is already long. So I am using a Born Pretty plate, which I have just shown you, and like I says, I was going to do snowflakes just to be different, but I did decide to go for the rose outlines. So I'm just going to go for the roses on this one. So this one's going to be a full nail of the roses all together, and then on the next one I'm just going in for a couple of individual roses on this one. So that is how they look. So once I've done that, I'm just going to go in and top coat these so that it doesn't come off. So I am using a matte top coat for these. So I'll quickly do that now, and then I will pop that into the lamp for a minute. So once that has come out, I'm going to top coat the pinky and the pointer finger in a gloss top coat. I want them to shiny. And then I'm going to add some stones on to this one. So I decided to do the stones first, and then I can freeze cure that so I don't knock it. I didn't want to do the pinky and the pointer finger and give any of that gel top coat chance to flood that cuticle. So it's better to do your stones first, if like me you're doing them, and then freeze cure them before you put the top coats on. So that is what I am doing. So I'm just going to do a little cuticle tiara on this nail in some black stones. So I'm just using the top coat just to adhere them to that nail. So once I'm happy with that, I'll just flash cure that with my little torch LED light. And then I'm going to go in and do some dots in clear acrylic and do some glitter on this, just to add a bit of sparkle to this, but I don't want this design to be taken away by too much glitter and whatnot. So I just did a few dots, then I'm just going to sprinkle that glitter on and bob that under the light for a minute. I think I do the gel polish here. I do. Before I put that into the lamp, I'm just going to quickly go in and top coat the pinky and the pointer. So I'm doing underneath them as well because they are a clear smoky colour. So once I've done that, I'm going to bang that into the lamp, do that for a full minute, and I will be back. Okay, so that's been in for a minute. So when that comes out, I'm just going to clean the glitter off of this nail. So there's not a lot of glitter on there. It is still a nice simple design, and that is this done. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.